Sometimes a true story about perseverance, hope, and never giving up, even in the face of overwhelming, can change you as a person that you can't even imagine it. There is movies out there that can teach you the power of resilience, even if you are a very simple person, and it can help you to overcome personal barriers and learn about self-worth. In today's video, I bought you top 10 best movies that will change you as a person in a way you may never expected. These movies are going to open your eye and make you see life differently. Now, before we get into the video, I see that majority of you haven't subscribed to my channel. I would really appreciate you to subscribe to my channel. It's going to help us a lot. Now, without any further ado, let's get into the video. Number 10 is A Beautiful Mind, 2001. A Beautiful Mind is a biographical drama that tells the remarkable story of John Nash, a brilliant mathematician whose groundbreaking work revolutionized game theory, but whose life is deeply impacted by his struggle with mental illness. John Nash, Russell Crowe, is a prodigy at Princeton University, where his brilliance in mathematics sets him apart. He develops a revolutionary concept of governing dynamics, which earns him recognition in academia and lays the foundation for his career. And one of the movie theme is the struggle between genius and madness. The film explores the fine line between brilliance and mental illness, highlighting how Nash's mind was both his greatest asset and his biggest challenge. And one of the memorable quotes of the movie is this:
"Perhaps it is good to have a beautiful mind, but an even greater gift is to discover a beautiful heart."
Number 9 in our list is Nine Cheese, The Shawshank Redemption, 94. The Shawshank Redemption is widely regarded as one of the greatest films ever made, telling a deeply moving story of hope, friendship, and resilience within the confines of Shawshank State Penitentiary. Andy Dufresne, Tim Robbins, a successful banker, is falsely accused and convicted of murdering his wife and her lover. Sentenced to life in prison, he arrives at Shawshank, where the harsh realities of prison life quickly set in. One of the biggest themes of the movie is hope versus despair. The central theme of the film is the power of hope to sustain the human spirit, even in the darkest of circumstances. And one of the memorable quotes of the movie is this:
"Remember, Red, hope is a good thing, maybe the best of things, and no good thing ever dies."
Number 8 in our list is Good Will Hunting, 1997. Good Will Hunting is an emotionally rich and uplifting story about self-discovery, relationships, and personal growth. The film revolves around Will Hunting, played by Matt Damon, a janitor at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, who possesses an extraordinary gift for mathematics. Will is a self-taught genius with a troubled past. He spends his free time solving complex mathematical problems anonymously on the blackboards at MIT. And one of the movie's theme is overcoming trauma. The film explores how unresolved pain and abuse can hold people back, and how healing is possible through connection and self-reflection. And one of the memorable quotes of the movie is this:
"You're always afraid to take the first step because all you see is every negative thing 10 miles down the road."
Number 7 in our list is Into the Wild, 2007. Into the Wild is a poignant and true story based on the life of Christopher McCandless, as detailed in Jon Krakauer's book of the same name. The film chronicles Christopher's journey of self-discovery and rebellion against societal expectations, leading to his ultimate adventure into the Alaskan wilderness. And one of the movie's theme is freedom versus responsibility. Christopher's journey reflects the struggle between individual freedom and the responsibilities imposed by society and relationships. And one of the memorable quotes of the movie is this:
"But you're wrong if you think that the joy of life comes principally from human relationships. God's placed it all around us. It's in everything, in anything we can experience."
Number 6 in our list is 12 Angry Men, 1957. 12 Angry Men is a gripping courtroom drama that takes place almost entirely in a single jury room. The story revolves around 12 jurors tasked with deciding the fate of a young man accused of murdering his father. If convicted, the defendant faces the death penalty. Initially, the majority of the jurors believe the defendant is guilty based on the evidence presented in court. However, juror number 8, played by Henry Fonda, votes not guilty, insisting they discuss the case thoroughly before making a decision. This sets the stage for an intense and thought-provoking debate as the jurors confront their biases, examine the evidence, and grapple with the concept of reasonable doubt. One of the movie's theme is justice and reasonable doubt. The film emphasizes the responsibility of a jury to examine evidence critically and ensure justice, especially when a person's life is at stake. And one of the most memorable quotes in this movie is,
"It's always difficult to keep personal prejudice out of a thing like this. And wherever you run into it, prejudice always obscures the truth."
Number 5 in our list is Forrest Gump, 1994. Forrest Gump tells the extraordinary life story of Forrest Gump, played by Tom Hanks, a kind-hearted but simple-minded man from Alabama who unintentionally becomes involved in some of the most pivotal moments of American history. The film is a heartwarming and thought-provoking exploration of love, destiny, and perseverance. The movie shows Forrest's childhood, who born with a below-average IQ and leg braces, Forrest is often bullied as a child. However, his loving mother, played by Sally Field, teaches him important life lessons, including the famous line,
"My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get."
Despite his challenges, Forrest discovers he can run exceptionally fast, which changes the course of his life. And one of the themes of the movie is love, and it created one of the memorable quotes about love.
"I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is."
Before we continue with the list, if you enjoyed the video so far, like and subscribe to our channel right now. That is how you can help, is to grow and motivate us to make more videos. With that being said, let's continue with the video. Number there in our list is Dead Poets Society, 1989. Set in 1959 at Welton Academy, a conservative and strict all-boys prep school, Dead Poets Society follows the story of a group of students whose lives are transformed by their unconventional English teacher, John Keating, played by Robin Williams. Mr. Keating's teaching style challenges the school's rigid traditions by encouraging his students to think for themselves, embrace their individuality, and seize the day. Carpe diem. He inspires them through poetry, urging them to look at life from new perspectives and follow their passions. There is 3 memorable quotes that give a really deep meaning. First one is,
"Seize the day, boys. Make your lives extraordinary."
This iconic line encapsulates the film's core message. And the second one is,
"No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world."
This quote shows a powerful reminder of the impact of creativity and expression. Number there in our list is Schindler's List, 1993. Set during World War II, Schindler's List is based on the true story of Oskar Schindler, a German businessman and member of the Nazi Party who saved the lives of over 1,100 Jews during the Holocaust by employing them in his factories. This movie shows a great transformation of Oskar Schindler. At the beginning of the film, Schindler is depicted as a shrewd, profit-driven businessman looking to exploit cheap Jewish labor for financial gain. However, as he witnesses the atrocities committed by the Nazis, his priorities shift. Schindler becomes increasingly determined to save as many Jewish lives as he can, using his wealth and influence to protect his workers. This movie shows a lot of life lessons, such as humanity versus inhumanity, moral responsibility, and sacrifice and redemption. And one of the most memorable quote in the movie is this one.
It's Hebrew from the Talmud. It says, "Whoever saves one life saves the world entire."
Number 2 in our list is Life is Beautiful, 1997. Life is Beautiful is a poignant mix of comedy, romance, and tragedy set during World War II. The story unfolds in two parts. First is love and romance. Guido Arrefiti, a witty and charming Jewish-Italian man, moves to a small town with big dreams. He falls in love with Dora, a schoolteacher from a wealthy family, and uses his humor and persistence to win her heart. They marry and have a son, Josue. And the second part is about the Holocaust and sacrifice. The tone shifts dramatically when Guido, Dora, and Josue are sent to a Nazi concentration camp. To protect his son from the horrors of their situation, Guido uses his humor and imagination to convince Josue that the entire ordeal is a game. He tells his son they are competing for points to win a grand prize, a real tank. Guido shields Josue from the grim reality, turning their harrowing experience into an adventure through his unwavering love and creativity. Number 1 in our list is The Pursuit of Happiness, 2006. It's a movie about a real-life story that shows resilience, hope, and staying determined, even when faced with overwhelming challenges. The film is based on the real-life story of Chris Gardner, a struggling salesman who becomes homeless while caring for his young son. Set in the early 1980s, it follows Chris's journey as he battles financial hardship, loses his home, and faces countless obstacles, all while never losing sight of his dream to provide a better life for his son. The movie's theme are perseverance, fatherhood, and hope and optimism. One of the best memorable quote in that movie is in this scene.
You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it.
And that is it for today's video. Let us know, how do you like our list? Is there any other movie worthy of being in the list, which I didn't include? Now, lastly, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, because it's how you can help us grow and motivate us to make more video. With that being said, see you in the next video.